What up, YouTube? I'm back, and as I promised, I'm going to do Battle Angel Alita. Not actually do her because, it's a bit disgusting and, we won't go into that. So, Battle Angel. This I got many, many years ago. I think I've had it for about 6 or 7 years. As you can, well, let's put it this way. This originally came out in 1999, apparently. Now, I know for a fact that's not true because the DVD may have come out in '99. However, I know for a fact it came out a lot earlier than that because when I was about 12, 13 years old, I came across Manga Mania, which was an old magazine back in the day, and the front cover was Alita herself standing in the scrapyard, and I was about, well, like I said, about 12 years old. So this was about 94. Yeah, about 1994. So I know for a fact it came out. And there was a video shop, kind of one of those back dealer type ones that I went to once or twice, and mainly to buy knockoff games and that sort of stuff. And they had the VHS, and I couldn't buy it because I wasn't old enough. And the bloke knew this, and I asked many, many a time if I could have a copy of it, but no one would come with me to go and buy it, so I had to wait. And then eBay came along, and my life became more expensive. You thought I was going to say easier? Well, you are wrong. Because not everything on eBay is cheap, as we all know. However, okay, so I'll get back to the point. Battle Angel Alita. This is the actual. Well, I don't. I think this is actually a knockoff copy. But I only paid like $3 for it, so it's not loads. The only difference in this one, as I've recently found out, is that there are two versions of this film. There's the one where it's called Battle Angel Alita, which is not this one, and then there's this one, which is Battle Angel. Now, the main difference is Alita, who's this girl here, her name. In the original version, that is her name, but in this version, she is known as Gally. There is a further version in the comic. I actually can't pronounce it. It's spelled Gunnm. I don't know how you pronounce the N and the M together. I don't know if it's one word or two. So, go away. I don't know if you pronounce it together. Anyway, so besides the point. This actually contains 2 episodes, and it's set. One's called Rusty Angel, and one is called Tear Sign. I will go into the reasons behind them now. Be prepared to be shocked and amazed, and appalled if you're that type of person. Gally, a cool and efficient bounty hunter armed with a knife, fist, and a lethal metal body. She is the Battle Angel, a hunter warrior paid by the factory. To eliminate scrap iron cities. It's actually called the Scrapyard in the comic, get it right. Scrap iron cities' most wanted and dangerous criminals, raised by the cyber doctor Edo, who is this dude here, who looks like my old business stage professor. Mr. Patterson, if ever you lived in Ifield, and went to college there, you'll know who I mean. Who found her broken cyborg body in the rubble beneath the sky city of Zalem. It's actually called Typhares in the comic, get it right again. She has no memory of her past, an even more uncertain future. A pawn in the game played with living pieces, Gally finds herself set on a mission against such foes as the brutal spine thieves, the brain-eating gladiator Gruishka, who is this charming-looking fellow here. The sinister Mr. Vector, he's not on here. Bollocks, I've lost my. And the beautiful but ruthless Dr. Sharen, who, again, isn't on here. The greatest threat of all, however, comes from Gally's own employers, from when the mysterious factory orders the execution of her best friend, who is, if you can kind of see, this dude with the bandage on his head. Hugo, his name is, but in the comic he's called Hugo, so we'll let that one slide. She has to make a choice whether he lives or she lives and they run away and be happy, or he dies and she gets miserable. I'm going to ruin it for you now. No, I'm not. I'm not that horrible. I'm going to put the link on it for the whole Battle Angel series, the actual comic. I don't know if there is actually a link for the video itself. I haven't actually looked yet, but the comic pretty much, well, that follows on from the comic. Now, recently they have made an extension called Battle Angel: The Last Order, which I'm currently reading online on Manga Panda, or one I cannot remember. I'm gonna go with Manga Reader. Sorry, that's the other one. Where I'm also getting my Are My Goddess comic from, and the Naruto and Naruto Shippuden series. Um, Also, I was getting the Gaiva series, but I decided to stop that because it was just too temperamental. There are loads on there I'm tracking, but they're the ones I'm kind of mainly about. So I'm going to put the link down for this in the description bar below. What I would like to hear is if there are other people who have got any ideas, excuse me, about Battle Angel. Sorry. Seeing how the series is going to progress, give us a ring, okay? Even if you write a little, little video message or even a little comment, it'd be nice to know because I know there are manga fans out there. I've fucking seen you. Again, if you're a 10-year-old and you've just heard me swear, it's not my fault because I'm an adult and I can do it whenever I bloody well like. And I'm not very angry. I'm just putting that point across. So my next one is going to be Hulk versus. So back in a bit. Bye.